Banded scapular retractions. For these, you are going to use a resistance band. So here I've got a long looped one, but of course you can use one with just handles, and then I'll show you one with just a small looped resistance band for people that have a little bit more mobility. So either way, you are starting face down, everything touching the floor. Once you lift into that Superman position, you are going to retract the shoulder blades and try to pull the band, either with straight arms or by bending at the elbows down towards the mid to lower back. You will want to keep your core braced. Single arm Cuban rotations. Begin by putting yourself into somewhat of a shin box position and elevating one knee. You will try to leave the hips open, resting the elbow on that raised knee and turning the torso away. From here, you want to try to keep the shoulders down, and you want to try to have as much control as possible as you go through this movement, which is considered a Cuban rotation. You want to really also try to watch the angle of your wrist. So try to avoid leading with the knuckles, and then also try to avoid leading with the actual wrist joint. So trying to maintain a nice straight line all the way from the knuckles to the elbow. I'm trying to show you two different angles here, one from more on the side and then now one from more at the back. As you can see, you are working some of that rear delt. Banded bodyweight rows. For these, you're going to use a super band and you're going to loop it around a sturdy anchor point. Grabbing it in both hands, you are going to come to a retracted position. Your glutes and hamstrings will be active as they are acting as your support system, and your feet are flapped. You will then stay in the retracted position and try to perform super slow and controlled body weight rows. At the top of each row, I want you to just double check, make sure that those shoulders are pulled back, that the traps aren't too active, right? And that the neck is remaining nice and long. Feast on balance boards. For this, you have the option to use either one balance board or two. Obviously, two will make it a little bit more difficult. You are not looking for perfection. In fact, I want you to have a lot of fun with this one while you try to keep a nice, straight, flat back, core braced, nice set shoulders, and everything hugging that midline. When you do topple over to one side, just try to correct it. Avoid overcorrecting, as that'll just lead to you toppling over to the other side. But again, just try to have fun with it and breathe, 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 breathe.